Welcome to Daniel, Verse by Verse, a daily devotional. Focused on Jesus. 1 Corinthians chapter 10 verse 11. Now all these things happened to them as examples, that they were written for our admonition, upon whom the ends of the ages have come. Literature comes in a variety of forms, called genres. There are four main genres: prose, fiction, drama, and poetry, and many subgenres. These categories for organizing literature are based on shared criteria such as style, mood, and length. Some types of literature have a mix of genres. Such is the case with the book of Daniel. Even a quick read of Daniel reveals different literary forms: stories, dreams, and visions, apocalyptic prophecies, prayers, and dialogues. Some commentators recognize over a dozen genres in this single Bible book, making it a rich read that requires prayerful focus. To properly interpret the book of Daniel, it helps to be aware of what genre we are reading. For instance, when we see that the 70 weeks in Daniel chapter 9 verse 24 is connected to the apocalyptic vision in chapter 8, we know that this time prophecy is not literal but symbolic, just like the ram, goat, and little horn. Thus, we must interpret the 70 weeks or 490 days as 490 years, taken from Numbers 14:34 and Ezekiel 4:6. We also see that this time prophecy stands in contrast to the literal 70 years of captivity. The book of Daniel is divided in half by two main genres. The first half, that is chapters 1 to 6, is mostly biographical narratives. The second half, chapters 7 to 12, mostly apocalyptic visions. Unlike the book of Revelation, which is mostly apocalyptic, Daniel starts with stories that begin with a problem and end with a divine solution. Such faith-building examples can encourage us to persevere when things get tough in these last days. In Daniel's apocalyptic prophecies, we see God's hand in world history, and we continue to see His hand in today's affairs. But while making the connections between what is read in prophecy and what we observe in society, let's not become so absorbed in the breaking news that we forget to focus on Jesus. A study of prophecy should always point us to Jesus.